Hi, it's Ariel with Auto City in El Cajon, San Diego's award-winning used car dealership. How do you know you're getting a good deal on a used car? You want to shop at a dealership, but how does that dealership determine the for sale prices of each car, and are they fair? Well, in this video, we're going to demystify used car prices. We're going to break them down to see how dealerships come up with these prices. Well, actually, it's quite simple. It breaks down like this. Auction price plus overhead plus profit equals sale price. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, let's start with the auction price. Probably the core of the entire used car industry is the auto auction. Here at Auto City, most of our inventory comes from dealer-only auctions. Now, a lot of people have this misconception that somehow auto auctions are bad. Like all the cars came from impound lots or were repossessed or were taken away after some epic car chase. Not true. Like any source of used cars, auctions have a wide array of vehicles to sell. Some cars are great, some not so much. We don't buy the not so much ones. Matter of fact, I've seen our auction guys in action. They put a lot of time and energy into examining what these auctions have to offer, selecting only the very best vehicles for reconditioning and selling on our lot. Most good dealerships function this way. Therefore, the auction price is the foundational piece of a car's sale price. And they do tend to fluctuate depending on what people want and what's in demand. Obviously, when demand spikes for a particular car, so does the auction price and the sale price to you, the customer. But the auction price is only the first piece of the puzzle. Next is overhead. Dealerships are businesses, and every business has overhead. And those overheads begin as soon as we win an auction on a car. How are we going to get the car transported to the lot? You got to pay for it. Then we have to make any necessary repairs, perform a thorough reconditioning, which includes detailing. For that, you need a facility, you need a garage, you need a staff, you need mechanics, auto detailers, dent repair people. That's just the overhead related to the car itself. What about running the business? We're running an office here. We're fully staffed. We got a management team and a sales team and an administrative team. We got to pay for advertising, our website, and so on. Overhead. Finally, and my personal favorite piece of the puzzle, profit. Not only do we want to make money, if we don't profit, we could risk going out of business, and we don't want to do that. We like our jobs. Now, the overhead and the profit margins are generally fixed rates. They don't really change all that much. But as I explained earlier in this video, the auction price can and will change constantly over time. Okay, so now that we've got all that broken down and we have a clear understanding of how these cars are priced, you still need to know that you're getting a fair price, right? Right. Well, there are plenty of online resources, such as Edmunds.com and KBB.com, that give you such information, usually based on national averages. These national averages are called book values, and while they're useful as guidelines, they're just that. Guidelines. The prices given on these sites are a good starting point, but when demand in a particular car spikes, it's not uncommon for the prices to rise well above the Blue Book value. So in addition to using these resources, my advice to you would be to do a search within your region for a car or type of car that you're looking for, say a 500-mile range. That way you can get a rough idea of what prices are like in your area. Of course, everyone wants to find the lowest price possible, but remember, it's more than just about price. You'll want to know that a car was well maintained and serviced regularly, and it has a clean title. While everyone wants low mileage does hike those prices up. So if you find a used car with slightly higher mileage but was like really well maintained, that's a perfect match. And remember, if the price of a used car looks too good to be true, it probably is. Just make sure that car was reconditioned and always check the vehicle history report. Make sure that thing doesn't have a salvage title. From Auto City in El Cajon, California, this is Ariel Levine. Thank you so much for watching.